Then place a sheet of non-woven paper between the display and the keyboard to protect the display. Use the P5 pentalobe driver to remove 6 screws on the lower case. Remove the lower case. Lift the battery connector to pry the connector out of its socket on the logic board. Use the T5 Torx driver to remove the screw of the battery board. Use the T5 Torx driver to remove the screws of the speaker. Lift the speaker. Carefully turn the speaker upside down. Turn the speaker on the other side in the same way. Use the T5 Torx driver to remove the screws of the trackpad cable connector bracket. Disconnect the trackpad cable by gently prying its connector straight up from the logic board. Prepare alcohol or adhesive remover similar to the one in the picture for removing the battery cells. Alcohol is easier to buy. You can buy it in a nearby store. Put a plastic card to the edge of the battery cell. Slowly pour about 5 drops of alcohol along the plastic card and slowly push the card to pry up the battery cell. Make sure the battery cell is separated from the upper case. Repeat the above procedure to separate the other side of the battery cell from the upper case. Make sure the battery cell is separated from the upper case. Use the plastic scraper and repeat the above procedure to separate the middle battery cell from the upper case. Please be careful with the trackpad cable and do not squeeze and damage it, and repeat the above procedure to separate the middle battery cell from the upper case. Make sure the battery cell is separated from the upper case. Lift and remove the battery. After removing the battery, use the spudger to shovel up the edge of the adhesive. Try to keep the adhesive intact. Pinch the edge of the adhesive and slowly remove it from the upper case. Before installing your new battery, remove all remaining adhesive from the upper case. Pick up the new battery, adjust the position alignment, and then keep the battery tilted. Tear off the adhesive paper film on the back of the battery cell. Adjust the position and align the battery board hole with the logic board hole. Use the T5 Torx driver to install the screw on the backboard. Slowly remove the clear protective film from the new battery. Carefully turn back both speakers. This screw hole may scratch the speaker cable. Please avoid it while you turn. You can press the battery cell repeatedly to make the new battery fit tightly to the mat. Use the T5 Torx driver to install the screw on both the speaker and pay attention to the length of the screws. Put the trackpad cable flat along the middle battery cell. Align the trackpad cable with the connector socket and press it gently to fasten it. Put the trackpad cable connector bracket in place and use the T5 Torx driver to install the 2 screws. Align the battery connector with the connector of its socket on the logic board and press it to fasten it. Put the insulating sticker covering on the battery board. Cover the lower case. Use the P5 pentalobe driver to install the screws on the lower case and pay attention to the length of the screws. Thanks for watching!